Alright. We're doing a third session because I wasn't satisfied quite enough yet. I still have more things that I want to try to do and pull off, and just feel like I want to get a little more out of the weekly. Feel like I haven't seen quite enough. Cartoony? Fellas. Now, someone in chat mentioned before we started here that to do a psycho strat where you freeze a bunch of the bacons from a deer lord to pivot, and that's probably not a good idea, and I'm not planning to do it, but it did make me wonder. I don't know enough about this type of thing, but is it possible to do some sort of training mode-esque yada yada to make it so that you have deer lord? Like, could you like play a custom game against yourself on like another account or something, force there to be a bunch of draws, and see what happens if you just keep freezing bacon? Has someone done this? Someone should do this. It shouldn't be me, because I don't know how to do all of that. But that would be funny, I think. To just, the screen gets filled with bacons. Maybe there's a cap or something. I don't know. Someone's probably already done it, to be clear. But I'm just saying, it would be kind of funny. Kind of funny. That being said, I also think I was sort of also convinced by chat that one thing I probably should reevaluate when doing Deer Lord is no, not boing, is that I don't actually have to give bacons to the Deer Lord. It doesn't have to be in the front. It's not like a mantis where you need the thing to talk to what? No, to... Ouch. We win. The shop cap is 8 slots. Oh, okay. That would have been cooler if they like let it fill up the entire right half of the screen. I think that would have been pretty funny. We could cherry something here. We could cherry you for now, technically, to get another spawn in front of you. I'm debating this level now. I kind of want to, I kind of don't. Something, 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 let me clear my throat. Have mercy, baby. About my bacon-free conundrum, if you can freeze them in the spots between the food slots and the pet slots until they start overlapping the pet slots, you can have full shop of frozen bacon if you really wanted. That's amazing. What happened? They won. That's cheating. Everyone knows that's cheating. Only I'm supposed to win. I'm the guy that's recording the video. Well, if we get a Dumbo octopus, that could be interesting, but otherwise... It's not as interesting. Okay. That's also maybe not as interesting. Or like weird, because how do I want to do this level, but I don't want to get rid of this because it's the thing I just leveled, and yada yada yada. But thank you for expanding upon that question. Our health is high. Kangaroo is going to be a lot bigger now. It's going to do a lot better now. Could just sell the cricket. Bring in the Cyclops. We do lose one attack, which is pretty big, but we could also just... We could like do a weird reverse order thing, move it back there, but maybe we should just be moving this here anyway. And just get rid of this. I don't know if that's... I don't know what's best here. Obviously, you could optimize for more kangaroo hits by having it in the back with the cricket, but I simply do not know. Would have loved for multiple hits there, because now we just lose. Granted, I don't think we would have won regardless. We needed the bar guest to hit the eel, which obviously did not happen. When this is leveled, what do you do? That's not as much what I wanted it to be. That's not really as much what I wanted it to be, I guess. Still no Dumbo Octopus. Probably just gotta sell one of these things now. And I guess I'm doing this, like this. And it still seems pretty bad. Still seems pretty bad. I'm hanging on to this Dumbo Octopus that's never gonna show up, so I guess I'm not doing that anymore. I don't like anything that's happening. Speaking of, I don't like that the music stopped. Why did the music stop? Yes, I'm still listening. YouTube. That's not great. Well, yeah, it's not great, but I didn't lose at least. There is that. I suppose those that are watching this video, Happy New Year. That is a thing. I'm stupid. You want to know why I'm stupid? Because there was a sheep in the shop that I should have stopped and froze, so that then when I level this duck, that it would level up the sheep and I would get a second level. That would have been a smart thing to do, which is not what I did. Never mind, it doesn't work that way anyway. Even more of a reason for me to be dumb and stupid. Give it mana. For some reason, I was like, arrow means it gives it to the one ahead, even though I already know this doesn't work like that anyway. Alright, well clearly I've lost the sauce. Clearly I'm lost. I'm a lost soul. So that's great news. Don't like anything that's happening. I have to say, don't like anything that's happening. Don't even really want to do the flying fish for this, but there is something to be said about trying the Cyclops thing. You would probably rather sell this than this, but this has 2 mana. Does that really matter that much? Probably not. Probably not. The vampire bat is more useful, but it doesn't do anything right now. So I guess I'm doing this, which also doesn't seem particularly good, I would say. It's something that I've done. Is it good? Maybe not. Probably not. Probably not. We have no real major plans of action here. Minotaur, I guess maybe somehow. Probably not. Let him corn. the mouse is corning at least. Also, yes, the corn emote is temporarily gone because the winter emote set is up. Though I'm planning on getting rid of the mouse. I know I froze the Minotaur, then I unfroze it, then I got a new one, then I froze it again. I do realize this. Okay, so their kangaroo is going to get triggers, but my kangaroo is bigger. So there is that. They do have the Dumbo Octopus and Siamese Cat combo, which is the only thing I've won with this week. I guess you do in... Hold on. This only works 2 times. Probably would rather... Well, I guess you could... I guess it doesn't matter, does it? In terms of which... Alright, I guess you do this one. And then... I don't know. then doesn't really make sense. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Would I rather the extra ram spawn? If I have it up, the good thing about it being here is that this will spawn a thing, And then it will also spawn this thing in front of the kangaroo still. So that's kind of why I like it. But it's not, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I understand that. But neither does any aspect of this team. Nothing about this team makes sense. Nothing about the team makes sense. There's nothing to make sense of it. So I don't know. I don't know what, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm a lost soul. See? And then now this one spawns, and that's big enough to do that. See, that did more damage and maybe some other things that are maybe relevant. We won. Weird team, but you'll bite. Here's the thing, though. I have no faith in this team going the distance. That's the real thing here. And if I have to take like one piece apart, then like the whole thing kind of has to come apart is the other problem. Where I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, if I sold this to then flounder to then level both of these, that's cool, but then this isn't leveling the fish and the dog that pops out, so then the Cyclops doesn't get the bonuses there on having this happen every time. So maybe that's not that important, but then also we like can't just sit here with this team and do nothing, but we do need something to spawn that's not just the tinderbox, because we'd rather have the two to get the... So, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I simply don't know. Do I just start unwinding right now? Because I think I need to, but at the same time, I think I'm gonna lose if I do. I don't know. I don't know. So that's fun. I don't know if it's good, but it's fun. It was cool, I guess. But yeah, it's not particularly good, I would say. Because now this does nothing. So now I'm thinking sell this. Now I'm thinking sell this and bring in this to get some trumpets and jumping for the kangaroo. I think that makes sense. That makes sense. I think that went reasonably well, actually. All things considered, the jumping penguin, probably maybe one of the best things I could have got out of the level there. Oh, how'd you... Oh, no. Twice? Okay, that's... Maybe not... Oh, but does this count as feeding? Maybe. Well, we got a bunch of... We're getting a bunch of... We got a bunch of those, but that guy's pretty big. But I have a big dog left, but you have a monkey? Oh my god. Okay, alright, we're alive, but this is gone? Okay, alright. You're gone, speaking of. Alright. I think we have to take the dragonfly, as unexciting as it may be. And then... I think you're just not cutting it anymore at this point. I think we just gotta stick this thing up there. I think that's what we gotta do. So the team is definitely way worse now, because we are missing like 3 more triggers on this. The other thing that would have been sweet about the... You know what? The thing that would have been sweet about the other team, maybe just keeping the flying fish, would have been because this gets benefits from the levels of the things. So then the things that are spawned and then leveled by the fish means that it gets more attack because of the, you know, the yada yada yada. So there is something to be said about that. There's something to be said about that. Now these are going to work the same right now because the only things in front of it will be level 1s, but this will have a level 2, so it should be behind. That's my logic. The other thing is, as we get further along and units start one-shotting, it makes the camel ability worse. But, as you see, the Minotaur got pretty big, but not big enough. Not big enough. Almost big enough, but not big enough. I didn't consider the Minotaur level yada 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 stuff aspect. I really want to, like, get the Warthog bigger. It's not really a good way to do that. Because I do think you probably need to keep the Penguin. You do probably kind of need to keep the Penguin. For every 3 attack this has. How crazy is it to give it an eat me cake? Seems kind of not great to do that, but maybe? Maybe it makes sense? Well, now it kind of makes sense. And then now it kind of makes sense. Not crazy enough. Maybe. Tomato's fine there. 2 attacks here is good, except for the fact that it's not. Well, no. I think, well, the Phoenix, though. Okay, alright. I mean, we're living, but... we're living. I don't know if it's good, but we are living. A chocolate there or something would have been so much nicer than nothing. Because now it's nothing. Probably just a salad, right? I mean, I guess we have 2 health. Maybe you have to try to roll for levels. Not that one, though. This should be here now, I think, right? Just because this is going to be leveled. I think. Oh, screw you. I only need 1. I need 1 there. I feel like the cauliflower won't matter, but we are only at 5 out of 10, so maybe. The level on the Minotaur will be good for guaranteeing buffs, so there is that. Okay, we'll get... Oh, boy. Oh, I don't know if that was good or not. No, that's bad. Well, that did not surprise me. Collie's kind of bad. It is, isn't it? Those are also not particularly useful. Neither is this level 1 Dragonfly either, to be fair. Level 2 Warthog would help. Level 2 Dragonfly would help. Level 2 anything. Fantastic. Alright then. Well, I think we're not going to win. I do definitely regret a little bit getting rid of the flying fish because I forgot about the Minotaur aspect of attacking with things that have levels behind it. A lot of chili peppers. We're seeing a lot of chili peppers. Ouch. Oh, okay. So I think... Oh, this is tough. Okay, it's not that tough because the Warthog already has the gingerbread on it. So it's between the Dragonfly and the Penguin. The Penguin is definitely better immediately. The Dragonfly is better longer. But we could get the Penguin from the Dragonfly level. You know what I mean? Because it's a tier 6. So I think I need to gamble to have a better chance of getting to 10. That was not it, but this is. Could have leveled that and then done this, but that's fine. Okay. And in a sense, it's sort of good that the Warthog's level 1, because then it still gets buffed from the Dragonfly? Kind of good still, but not really. Alright, the Cobra is probably just going to ruin us. Oh, 1 HP, it's over. I mean, if there was any world where we were going to draw, that needed to not have 1 HP. So that was very depressing. If that was 1 HP, I think if it didn't live at 1 HP and it died, I think it might have been a draw. Because then the kangaroo, I think, maybe would have whatever, but yeah, pretty unfortunate. 6 wins there. We go again. I don't like that, but I don't want to have my only... I'm kind of trying to avoid Dumbo Octopus Siamese Cat in a sense, because I already did that to win. And I would like to win with maybe like Dear Lord stuff or ailment stuff or something. Tony Hawk. I don't know. Oh, I did pull off a cheesy. Speaking of it being the new year for those that are live, you know, watching on YouTube, the I think I might. Didn't love that, but I think I might do this. A bunch of half levels, lovely. I did a cheesy, dumb joke. My mom. Oh, we're dead again. Oh, that's the worst start possible. Lovely. She said something about how, oh, I'll miss you or whatever. Talking over the weekend or something, and I said, oh, well, I'll see you next year, so whatever. Because, you know, New Year's is happening, so ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. So funny. I want the Dumbo Octopus because it's been very good for me. But it's probably a bad use of money. This team is so bad. This team is so bad. What am I even going to do? Half level the cricket and then have to sell something that's half leveled again? Oh my god, we lost because of the days! Oh, this is a cursed run. I just want to restart. I want to abandon and restart. This is cursed. This is a cursed run. It's not even really good, but this is an absolutely cursed run we have here. Holy moly. Is it because I said the cheesy joke about seeing you next year? Is that what caused it? I think we lose this one too. I think it's not even close. It's not even close. Well, now I'm kind of depressed because even if I get really good levels, it's just going to be kind of not good anyway. It's just going to be sort of like, oh, okay. Doesn't really matter. Oh man. I need to get the toy to have a chance, but also the duckling will just buff nothing that matters because you'd rather buff the Cyclops, I guess, unless we just sell this thing and then nothing matters, just nothing ever matters. Empty front space. It's a 3-5. This is my best unit. It's a 3-5. This is not looking good. I do almost want to intentionally throw just to do another run instead. That's how bad this is. The weakness is the only thing that helped there. The Bloodhound Fairy combo. Wait, this getting health would be better than that thing getting health. Do I sell the otter or do I sell the flamingo? Maybe I just don't even need that. It's just not, we're not even doing that thing anyway. just not even doing that anyway. Oh, we have a lot of bats. So there is that going for us. Oh, Bloodhound Fairy combo? Oh, that's kind of fun. I didn't think about that. Even though I may have said that out loud. I don't think I thought, oh, well, we got 2 triggers? It worked. It worked. We're alive because we're with other people that are somehow already at like 1 HP. Okay. You know what? Okay. If this is what we want to, you know what? If this is what we're doing, if this is what we're doing, then this is what we're doing. All right. All right. We're not doing you, but we're doing that. I don't know who I should put this on. There's a little bit of hope restored, but also, again, it's one of those, we're just already so far behind. Look at this fucking guy. Okay, the weakness hitting it is the only reason we have a chance, if we have a chance. We still don't have a chance. Oh, man. What a team they had there. That was pretty wild. That was pretty wild. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect for next turn. So you do this because he gains a lot of health from shooting everybody? That's the reason to do that? Change the order to be like this. I mean, this is still the most amount of copium. Not even mad if we lose early. But now the team's kind of good. Okay, it's not kind of good. That's a bit of a stretch, but it's enough to maybe battle the people that are also really bad. Oh, there's a sloth now! On the run I wanted to give up on, there's a sloth. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? No! What? Hold on, do this first. How does this... Okay. Front. Cell. Order has to change to this. Well... Hold on. Do we just Manticore? Instead of Cobra behind? Because I was thinking this gets lots of health, and then it will do a couple of attacks, and so no, that's good for this, but I'm thinking actually what we need to do is Manticore. To double this damage to do... So it's already doing 7, and then now it will do... 10? For 2 shots? I think? That's probably better than this, maybe? Do 20% attack damage to 1 random enemy. 2 damage. Yeah, I think we have to do this. And then the question is, well, you know, I could just keep this frozen for like ever. That could be something worth doing. Manticore in the back, though. Manticore in the second to back because... Okay, Manticore in the second to back because of tomatoes, even though I don't think you can get a tomato yet. Definitely not doing this turn. There is a part of me that wants to gingerbread man the guinea fowl, but there's another part of me that just wants to throw a radish on the Manticore, or even the vampire bat. I don't know what this would do for you, but I'm going to do that. I think we have to get rid of the Dumbo. It seems pretty good. It seems pretty... You are a devil. You are a devil of a person. You are Satan for that. Are you kidding me? And it was 7 attack. So it was only one more than my bat. It was only one more than my bat to go ahead. Yeah, I mean, this is an obvious loss, right? Wait, can we draw? Oh my god, that's ridiculous that we drew. There's no, like, that happening and us drawing is insane. That is insane behavior. Give me something, give me a unit that's not in the game somehow. You know, that's pretty damn close. Okay, does someone that's a nerd, an AKA not actually a nerd, but just someone that knows how this game works? If I have 2 of these out, does it times 2 times 2? How does it work? Do we get a times 2 times 2? Or do we get a times like 1 and a... Because I think that's worth it, probably. Times 3? That's still probably better than anything else that we could do. I'm just debating on octopus versus guinea fowl. The octopus definitely has a higher upside, not times 2 times 3, just times 3, just 3 triggers. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Guinea fowl versus octo. I mean, we're probably not octoing. Well, shit. You're not doing a whole lot. But neither is really anything else. Try finding something for Vampat to use. That's kind of what I'm thinking is like, we could get. Well, yeah. Either way, if we could, I think it's got to be that. That's cute and all, but I don't know if that's fun. I think we gotta. That is obviously good. It's probably better than the radish, maybe? I mean, it needs stat. The problem is, we're in round 10. Look at this team. This is not a round 10 team. No one has 10 stats on anything. No one has 10 stats on anything. I don't want to just overwrite the only thing, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe this is my only chance. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I think I've been saying since 5 rounds ago. I thought the team was going to die. Level 2 Macaw. Question. Oh, okay, it's only perk. I was gonna say, if you weaknessed it, would that have done the thing you wanted it to do? I don't think so, but we do somehow win. Insane. No business for any of this to be happening, by the way. Don't think Rockhopper does anything for us. Obviously, you know what I'm thinking about here, right? We wouldn't level the Manticore right now anyway. And the bat being leveled is kind of a big... The vampire bat getting leveled is a pretty big deal. But it's pretty greedy. But at the same time... What else are we gonna do? What else are we gonna do? We have to be greedy. This thing having more attack is... Okay, alright. You have to hit the... You hit the eel. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. No, probably not. Not with that kangaroo. Alright, not surprising. Manticore gives you a slot back. Yes, that was kind of my other thought, was that it doesn't really help us, because what would I buy otherwise? Alright, we're running again because that was just... that was psycho mode. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. all good though. NT. I feel like I'm losing it. I feel like after the first session, I've just been going, I don't know, something's wrong. Something's wrong with my brain. Oh, we lose. The lose counter? Who's got it running? Unrelated, but I've been starting to work on the presentation. So last year I did like a stream where I forget if it was actually I think it was before the end of the year last year, where I kind of took all of those websites that do like you know, your Twitch year, or people always do the Spotify one, but I don't use Spotify. But that thing basically where it's like, oh, here's all the things you did, your year summary, your year wrap up. There's one for like Twitch and Steam and Nintendo Switch, all that stuff. I did a presentation with all that stuff and some more that I had looked up on my own, like Twitch stats, and I think there was maybe a YouTube one too. I did all of that last year and did a big long presentation, slideshow and everything on it. I do plan on doing that again. However, I am going to actually wait until after the year ends. One, because I already have a stream planned for, well, yesterday, I guess, when this is getting recorded. But more importantly, I don't know what I was going to say. I'm already lost. More importantly, it takes a lot of time to prepare for it. But I was preparing a good chunk of it from at least those already made ones, like the Twitch, YouTube, Steam ones. And there is something about Twitch that I am still baffled by. And I know I'm not the only one that's still baffled by this. Why is the games and demos category still, after all this time, not have an image? It's just like a default, like, blank, basically, image, even though a lot of people use that category. It doesn't make sense. It's another one that baffles me. I know I'm not the only one that wonders that, but it is surprising. Now, what else is surprising is that I'm debating on selling something for this bat right now. However, what we have seen in the past, and in the past I mean, 15 minutes, is that selling things to switch things has not worked well early on. And that maybe I'm trying to go too hard in getting a certain thing as opposed to just running and using what I have already. That getting 3 attack is a big bummer. That getting 3 attack made a huge difference. That one little mouse man there. You know what? I have been saving levels a lot. Give me a Deer Lord. Son of a... I'm not saying this is bad. It's good. It's good. But it wasn't that Deer Lord I was hoping for. Now what I could do is sell this and then do some things. I could sell this. I mean, part of me is thinking of double rabbit right now, because then this feeds this and then get double rabbit buff in the battle and becomes like a 4/7 or something, which is pretty decent. That's not bad. But that would be kind of a lot to sell that for. Could sell the egg instead of it. Questionable. I do also see the idea of like the honey bear when it spawns honeys doing some things there too, but what else could I roll? Cherry? Probably would rather a cherry. A radish isn't the worst. Do I gamble? Probably not. Probably not. Dumbo, though. We could Dumbo. Alright, sell the duck next turn. Probably go Dumbo. Also, maybe sell well, fuse the rabbits as well. What? I think we lose. The crazy thing is, I'm thinking we lose here. Okay, never mind. We spawned a fig, and that saved us. The radish Spawning the fig saved me. Ooh. I also see this flying fish plus sheep is also quite strong. This will help us keep good stuff going on right now. So I think we probably got to do that. I will keep this though. And I guess I'm not going back. 1, 2, 3. The world may never know. Okay, we have Dear Lord and all these other things too. We could sell Cricket just to get another sheep. That's honestly probably just better. Probably just better. We won't Dear Lord right away. And we got things to work with for now. I think the combo of flying fish sheep will keep us going for a while we're only doing 4 slots and whatnot. We'll probably end up getting rid of the octopus. I don't care about freezing this either. Okay, this could be the run. In other news, you watched the Spice Frontier short film on YouTube today and eagerly awaiting the pilot episode. I don't know anything about that, but I believe you that it was pretty cool. I've never heard of it, but I'm also ignorant. I think we kind of messed up because I've been loving the Dumbo octopus this week. I've been loving it. I think I'm taking this level though. That's a little hard to pass up though. That's a little hard to pass up. Dear Lord Tar. That's a little tough to pass. Sorry to say, octopus. But you're octo out of here. Oh, it's just so clever. It's not, but... Now, I don't think I'm planning on keeping this forever. I think this is more just keeps the team strong for a little bit more than anything else. So I don't think I'm going for the level 3. Don't think that makes a lot of sense. You could certainly do this with the bacons and such. I can't roll anymore. That's correct. That's correct. That's accurate. That's accurate. That's a pretty strong team. How did you do that? That garlic went crazy. That garlic was so good. Garlic was so good. I do think I want to get at least a little bit of stats on this. You know... You know what? I'm gonna do something a little weird. I'm going to... I think... try to roll aggressively or something like that for that, basically. Oh, okay. Interesting. Kind of funny that it can level the orangutan that spawns out. I was going to say roll for Dear Lord level potentials. Now I'm like, well... Now we could sell the ram, and although 2 4/4s, and then that spawns 2, and then it's more like 6 6s. So it's more than this because this is only a 2/2 and a 12/12. But a 12/12 is probably going to do better than 2 6 6s. But then there's a 4 6. Anyway, the other thing to consider is that, like, oh, you could kill this then if you want it to be the thing you get rid of. The problem with that is that then the macaque wouldn't actually work. Macaque wouldn't actually work because this will spawn 2 rams, 1 flings out, 1 still here, and then you're 5 squatted. So I think I'm supposed to sell, which feels a little crazy, but I think that's true. I think that's true, actually. And this is and the other reason this is nice is that it helps me force the pivot off of the flying fish and sheep. That is the other nice aspect. Okay. I don't think it really matters, so I think I roll. I don't think anything here really matters as far as what gets eaten. And I do want to eat something, so I guess I'll just do this. But yeah, need to get level 2 ASAP on this guy. The Spice Frontier short film is humans on a space adventure trying to find spices in order to bring light to Earth's cuisine after it was destroyed a couple hundred years ago. Earth's cuisine? Am I reading that word wrong? Am my eyes deceiving me? Also, this should be up here. Okay. Okay. Also, just yes. Roll once. I guess do this first and then roll once. Ah, another Deer Lord would have been lovely. Okay. Probably rather you buff that with the flamingo. It does mess up the order slightly in terms of the orangutan's gonna be in the 3rd slot, but that's okay. We'll get. Ooh, you know what's good about this is that you will kill a kangaroo through that. So go screw. Huh. Oh. Well. We've had this before where in the immediate this is better, in the long term this is better. Certainly something to consider. We're at 3 out of 10, huh? So we probably want long term. I don't think leveling the mantis that spawns matters really either. So we do still have a slot sort of free here as well. I guess this gives a corn, which is also good for the rabbit thing, so that makes sense. Yeah, I guess now is a pretty big decision. Orangutan or no orangutan? I think no orang. I think I go this, and I think I start buffing you. That is until some other determined time. Not crazy to cauliflower it right now as well. We got a lot of rounds left to go. It doesn't make sense, G. Don't worry about it. Chocolate. This is definitely more important right now. That is definitely more important. And then this summons when it kills. Can also get a toy out of it. Okay. I'm feeling pretty decent. And I do still think a cauliflower in the mantis is worth it at this point in the game, is what I would say. The music has stopped once again. Why has it done that? It has stopped, but it is back. We lost. I didn't see what happened, but I imagine the game knows how it works. So I'll just have to believe the game on that one. All friends fainted. Yes. Now, I am still looking to get rid of this and get something else involved. I am still looking to do that. I mean, it could be a Dumbo, I guess, but probably a sauropod would work better. We don't do that because we're feeding this. Also, order? You could put the Deer Lord in this, not in the front. Oh, sorry, I just had I just Craigasmed because this is gonna spawn a mammoth that will get to level 2. So then when we kill it the next time, you know what I'm saying? Look at this. No, it didn't work. It didn't work. It's only in battle. Let me read this. If in battle, no. Ah, blue ball. No. God damn it, we lost again? Even with the toy? This team's so cool, though. No. This team's so cool, though. Do you just rock hopper because it's better than this? Granted, we didn't spawn the mantis this turn, but this is better than this for now, at the very least. Could have this be a thing that gets killed. It's funny, because you would normally put this on this, but we're running this anyways, so you kind of don't want that. You kind of actually don't want to run this, because we're doing the 4 squad. We're already feeding the mantis, so we can't really bother with the coconut crab, I don't think. I don't think? But dang. Maybe Dear Lord shouldn't be in the front here? No, well, here it works-ish, although their team is pretty big. Okay. 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 Again, somehow, though, only 3 wins? Oh my god, we've been going for 50 minutes? Alright, I gotta fucking turn it up. Ah, right. Only 4 triggers. Didn't think about that part. Didn't think about that part. None of this is helpful. Cow. Buy, sell cow. Farmer mouse is actually just better than a saber tooth, which sounds like a weird thing to say. Chocolate, this. We don't have money for all of that, but sure. Some stats. There you go. Okay, you're gonna spawn things, but I'm getting multiple chili peppers off of this. Doing more than he's healing, so there is that. Alright, we win. Okay, alright. We're still going. We're still going. The music, the playlist ended. Why did the playlist end? That's not how it's supposed to work. Loop? Do you understand how a loop works, sir? Apparently not. Apparently it does not. YouTube. Can't you see how important this is right now? We don't got time to mess with your shenanigans. Alright, anyway. There's a gazillion things on the screen, as you can see. Okay. Just do this. Interesting. I don't know if that's what we want to do, but it is interesting. So... if I buy this, I can't then sell to then mouse, but it's still 2 more triggers compared to a mouse 1 trigger, so it's still better. I know it doesn't have any more, but... yeah, arguably, definitely could Sauropod instead of the penguin. I'm thinking the penguin's probably just gonna stay, though, at this point. And also definitely could consider moving the Dear Lord behind the mantis. Probably worth... although, this has worked multiple times where I've at least gotten multiple, hits with the... what do you call it there? With the chili pepper. So there is that. We don't want the saber tooth. This getting leveled would probably be nice. You know what? I guess I'll just do this and this. I mean, I'm pretty sure this does nothing, so I should have just done the otter instead, I guess, right? Because that goes before this, yeah. Oh no, it still went off though. Okay, then that was better than the otter. Mantis is already max health. This is probably... Well... yeah, okay. I was gonna say, is this gonna... Wait, did he shoot this? No, not yet. Alright, we won. Hold on. Okay. Alright, let's think about this. I think we still... Okay, start making this a little bit bigger. Because this is almost max whatever, so at this point we just want it to be more, attack, which might just happen but with other things that we buy or whatever. Gelada in the shop. That's true. Could be worth. Have I tried pudding? Is that an item in the game that you're talking about? Or just regular pudding? I have eaten pudding before. Putting these nuts in your mouth? Alright, fair enough. I have been got. I would really like to see... I don't think it's worth buying this to trigger just one corn, because this doesn't have a thing anymore. If this had a trigger left, maybe it's worth it. I would really like to level the Mantis, is what I would like to do. There you go. Probably do this after rabbit triggers are done. And I don't think we're going to get level 3 of you at this point. That's why I didn't freeze it. What I'm trying to decide is if I want to do this in the front. You had to. That's alright. Okay. Alright. I see you with your penguin move. I think my Mantis is just so huge, but the burn definitely affects things. But it's not gonna be enough. Okay, alright. Alright, hold on. Level here first. Penguin? If it was penguin, I would have done double penguin for the level. Although then I wouldn't have had something to kill here, which would have been probably bad. So... I mean... Don't do that, first of all. This is this is why it's dangerous for me to not just have this here and this, because then I might screw it all up. Okay. I think you still do this and this. Roll. None of these really do, and these are actually all terrible things to put in there, because they all spawn or do, I guess, the dung beetle, just so that it dies. It does a funny noise. And then I guess this. It fed him first? Last time it did this one first. I don't know why. I guess it's random? Is that what's happening there? It counts, it's random? Who the rabbit decided to feed? Maybe this is fine? They are gonna spawn a lot of mammoths. They are going to spawn a lot of mammoths, but our guy is big. It is big. Okay. I mean... How many more trumpets do we get for that thing being leveled? 24? It might straight up be worth floundering and then feeding to level the penguin. That's not crazy. I think that's... Not only is that not crazy, I think that makes sense. Now bring this back up front so I don't forget everything. Okay. And we don't want to like switch in something that does a crazy thing. You could otter for 1 health, doesn't make sense. A tar does make sense. Or a cow, either one of them. This has 2 triggers left, so probably the cow. Okay, then do this. Roll. Cow again. Lovely. Okay. Okay, alright. Here we go. 2 pretty beefy teams they got there. The jump was pretty decent there, all things considered. Oh, it's not even close. It's not even close! That's my first level 3 rabbit? What the? Well, that was a nice way to end it. Even this is an hour long? Who's gonna watch this? Anyway, Happy New Year, I guess. Mega long New Year edition? I don't know. This is not a precedent for the year coming, okay? That just let it be known. Wrong screen. I'm all over the place. 2025's a mess. Even though it's 2024 now, so it doesn't actually count. But anyway. Nice. This run was chill. It did have the Animal Crossing music, so you got something about that right.